I can't walk properly. Still, I have to bring water from very far. Water is polluted with plastics and contaminants.
From the forests of Mount Kenya to the plains of Laikipia, the rivers of Timau carry both life and conflict. Here, where water is scarce, infrastructure decides who drinks and who goes without. Beneath the flow lie stories of survival, inequality, and resilience.
Then these other projects support local community villages around Ngusishi area and Motarakwa area, Rugirando area. They get water from these intakes. So there are different intakes going downwards. Okay. Yes.
Water is life. You cannot do without it. 25 years ago, the river was full. Now the levels have gone down. Water is lost somewhere in the middle. Ask yourself why, and that's what causes the fights. During heavy rains, some residents flush septic tanks, contaminating the rivers.
Timau subcatchment, recognized as one of the most significant in the region, encompasses major rivers such as Ngusishi, Teleswani, and Sirimon, all of which contribute substantially to local livelihoods, agricultural production, and ecosystem sustainability. Timau itself is widely regarded as one of the largest and most important water catchment areas in the region. The Timau subcatchment is divided into 3 zones: the forested upper zone, the crowded and polluted middle zone, and the arid lower zone stretching toward Laikipia. 20 intake points and dozens of boreholes channel its rivers into farms, schools, and homes. But this infrastructure is fragile and fiercely contested.
We once invested in a common intake to serve multiple users equitably, but it was vandalized and destroyed. Proof of how fragile infrastructure is when trust breaks down.
Infrastructure promises fairness, but in Timau, access depends on money, power, and geography. Upstream, farmers pump water into tanks. Downstream, families wait for turns at communal points. And for many, the cost of a connection is simply out of reach, with 500 Kenyan shillings registration fee and 20,000 Kenyan shillings toward infrastructure.
The connection fee is 6,000 shillings. You see the pipe passing right in front of your home, but you can't use it. And you can't borrow from a neighbor every day. People upstream with farms use water to grow flowers. Downstream, people can't get enough for drinking.
To bring order, Water Resources Users Associations, WRUAs, emerged. Water Resources Users Associations, in collaboration with Water Resource Association, WRA, which is a government statutory authority under national water law. The WRUA main functions are to ration water, educate families on rainwater harvesting, enforces water allocation schedules, monitor abstraction, and mediate disputes. But with weak enforcement and limited funding, fairness is easier said than done.
Sundays are designated as a nature day, where nobody gets water so that animals and plants can also have access. Our goal is to make sure water flows from upper to lower zones. But in drought periods, those upstream hold more than their share.
WRUA scouts patrol rivers, rejecting bribes, reporting sabotage, and holding baraza meetings to keep peace. But even they admit, scarcity still breeds resentment. Conflicts here are often infrastructure-driven. Bigger pipes mean more water. Broken pipes cut off entire communities. Scrap metal theft, corruption, and pollution deepen the tension. And when rivers run dry, pastoralists move upstream in search of water, sparking confrontations.
Numerous intakes cause over-abstraction. People blame each other for lack of water. When downstream users don't receive their share, they may resort to destroying upstream intakes. Vandalism is often a symptom of exclusion. When our children come from school, they drink straight from the river. Later, they complain of stomach aches.
Yet amid scarcity, communities innovate. A solar-powered borehole serves both a school and households, managed jointly, not by government, but by locals. Farmers line water pans to conserve every drop. Women like Mama D share river water freely with neighbors. In Timau, resilience runs deeper than rivers.
We couldn't leave an elderly woman without water. Even if she hadn't contributed, we connected her. This is our responsibility. The generator has served me for 6 years. Diesel is expensive, but it's the only option I have. We fix our own problems here. The solar borehole has been a game changer. We even grow vegetables to subsidize the school's food budget. But we need more tanks to make it reliable.
Local leaders agree. The future depends on better monitoring, fairer rules, and stronger institutions. Technology could track water use in real time. Donor partnerships already provide subsidized tanks, and tree planting offers hope for restoration. But without trust, infrastructure will keep breaking down.
Our system is participatory, but pipe-size disparities, illegal abstraction, and weak funding strain our efforts. Without support, these pressures will only grow.
Still, community voices echo the same demand: fairness, restoration, resilience. In Timau, water tells of scarcity and survival, of broken pipes and broken trust. But it also tells of resilience, of boreholes built by neighbors, rivers restored by tree planting, and children who still laugh as they fetch water. These rivers carry not just conflict, but hope. For as long as water flows, the people of Timau will fight, not only for survival, but for fairness, for restoration, for life itself.